Love me tender.
What's up, my tendy heads? Welcome back to another episode of Love Me Tender, where I explore the mile-high tender scene and rate every crunchy, juicy little morsel of love so you know where to go on your next pre-adolescent culinary adventure. I can't say it enough. I am obsessed with chicken tenders. They make my crispy heart soar. Those finger-licking packs of protein offer up a beautiful world where crispiness and tenderness collide to form an irresistible powerhouse of yum. Birdcall has always been on my list because they have a special knack for the nostalgic. So let's go check it out. Birdcall's been around since 2016 and has opened up in a big way here in Colorado with 8 locations, and then also now jumping into neighboring states of Texas and Arizona. But what makes Birdcall unique and amazing? Let's go find out. Hi. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Oh man, I'm so excited. Got the screen here we can just like order from. Chicken, chicken, more chicken, all the chicken. Let's get some tenders. Sauce, yes. All right, and that's it. Oh yeah. So good. Oh my gosh, this is so much chicken and I am so excited to nom into it. I mean, what's not to love? We've got tenders, we've got sandwiches, we've got tots, we've got fries, we've got salads, we've got all the sauces. Now let's start with the tenders, obviously, but look at this. Look at this, just a nice, small, crispy breading. Let's open it up. See what we got. Ooh, it's so juicy and it's just like hot to the touch. Let's mow on this. Let's see what we're working with. Oh man. That crispiness is slight, and so you get that combo of tender and crispy. So good. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I talking to you? I was just focused on my chicken. Now they have one type of tender, just the naked chicken, but they have so many different sauces that we got to try. So let's dive into some of those. We've got a barbecue sauce, but let's see. Ooh, that's good. Kind of like a mayonnaise and some like chipotle and different things in there and seasonings. It's so good. Complements the chicken perfectly. All right, let's try a different sauce here. I think this is a sriracha. Yeah, that's delicious. That's got a kick to it. Oh, so good. Oh man. I could eat for days of just all this chicken tender. So much. Let's see what else we got. We got their traditional Birdcall sauce. How is this different? I don't know. We'll see. How is this different? It's more mild than the sriracha and the barbecue, but it still gives it a kick of flavor, a little more seasoning to the chicken, which is always good. Can't go wrong with more seasoning. This is so good. I can't even talk about it. This is so good. Now, this last one we're gonna try is a mustard. We haven't done many mustards on this show. Let's get some mustard up in here. It's like that mustard you put on a pretzel, but it's on a chicken tender. So you walk into this place and you're like, oh great, I'm gonna get some fast food. But then you order and you sit down and you relax, and it's anything but fast food. It is delicious food that is fast. So, oh man. I'm going to wrangle all this food into my tummy, and my tummy will be happy. And then we're gonna go talk to Peter, who's gonna tell us about the uniqueness that is Birdcall. I'm here with the co-founder of Birdcall, Peter. Peter, thanks for taking a minute to talk to us.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us and coming down here to Happy Canyon.
What kind of inspired you to start Birdcall?
Yeah, Birdcall started about 8 years ago. I mean, we started in the gourmet burger business. So, what Jean-Philippe, my partner, the chef, did back in the day for burgers, we wanted to do again for chicken sandwiches and chicken tenders. Like, how do we create better experiences in a fast food setting? That included everything from the decor to the experience, to the sound, to the taste, to the quality of ingredients, using 100% natural chicken. Just because something is fast doesn't mean it can't be of the highest quality.
Yeah, I love that combination of, you don't have to sit down and wait for like a half an hour, 45 minutes for like this delicious food to come at you. It can be quick, but it can also be really good. Is there a recipe that you guys kind of teetered back and forth? Was it mostly your partner who did the recipe?
The original chicken recipe, Jean-Philippe and several chefs were working on it for like 8 months, 9 months before the opening of the first store. Breading, we worked with a local seasoning company to come up with our signature recipe. We worked with Colorado Native to make sure we had the perfect breast for their chicken.
That's a long time to perfect a recipe, and I love that. Like taking that kind of time and dedication.
Getting a little late at the
I know, I was gonna say,
that
like,
opening.
what were those processes like? You're like, okay, this week let's sit down and taste some chicken tenders. It sounds like a rough life to have to do that.
Yeah.
What is the future look like for Birdcall?
Birdcall's continuing to grow. We're working with small companies to really produce these great foods. So the future is like to continue to drive that mission. And the other thing that I think that is so important to all of us at Birdcall is 1% of the sales go back into the communities we have a privilege to serve. And as we grow, our impact must grow, right? And so it's a really, really special brand. And it's more than a chicken tender to us, but the chicken tender is definitely the core, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Of course,
I really appreciate
thank you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only do they have delicious chicken, but they also do local collaborations with breweries to make the delicious Birdcall IPA. I'm gonna sit here, enjoy this beer, and I'll see you guys later. Ooh, could one ask for a better experience? Not on my watch. Not only did they have a delicious, juicy tender for me to eat, but the process of ordering that tender was just downright fun. I mean, that self-ordering station, pretty cool. Those little food cubbies, I mean, come on. I always love a little food cubby. It's just sitting there, waiting for you to come get it. It's like, hello, come eat me. And I'm like, yes, I'll come eat you. Come with me to my table. Also a major flex to have not one, but 2 beer collaborations with some big contenders in town. That hoppy, bubbly goodness to go along with your tenders. Mwah. And to round it off, they had a really great atmosphere and vibe that really just took it up a notch. But what of the rating? Now I give the tenders at Birdcall a 7. They did have this crispy, wonderful, thin layer of breading, which I loved. But the inside was not quite as juicy as I like it, and not quite as seasoned as I like it. But word to the wise, don't go through the drive-thru window, because the atmosphere inside is really great. Tendies are meant to be eaten there. Just take them out of the cubby. They're hot and fresh and wonderful. All in all, I loved the experience, and I scarfed down everything that I ordered. It was just so delicious in my mouth. Just eat it. Anywho, that's my time. Pluck that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon on my continuing exploration of the tender wonders of Denver. See you later. Tenders. I would take a chicken tender to prom. I would ask it in a quirky way, like writing it on the billboard or chalkboard in class, and then go pick it up from its restaurant, put a little corsage on it, and take it to the dance, and dance with it. And then eat it, clearly. Tender.